And so I am sure that God who began this good work in Bensina Patricia will bring it to completion. And so I am sure that God who began this good work in Bensina Patricia will bring it to completion. At the day of Jesus Christ, 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 and the day of Jesus Christ, we bring it to completion. At the day of Jesus Christ, 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 we bring it to completion. Well, I'm Bansin Agenarugba Yomi, hailed from the overseas country of Yedame, and met Patricia in the year 1990, and by the grace of God we find ourselves together as friends in one of the days as the Lord pleases, and we were friends together until the year 1991, when the Lord ministered to us to agree with ourselves to be partners in the Lord. And we were so until the day the Lord appointed in 1993, we come together as partners, having the introduction on one of the days in the month of November, if I'm not mistaken, and we come together in all arrangement for marriage in the same year, 1993, and on the 12th, is it 12th or 11th of December, we were joined together as husband and wife. And by the grace of God, our coming together was a mystery. Because I found her one of the certain day when we were in practice at the Christ Anglican Church, Efru. Well, of course, as an assistant choir master, leading the choir then, at the close of the day for the secretary to call the roll, I found somebody seated at one of the exits of the church. Because there was no light, I saw the figure, and I was wondering who that person was to come into the church at this time. And as the roll was going on, I approached the person who was seated there, and I found that it was a young girl. And I asked her, "Why are you here?" And she come to find the church here. And the next question I asked was, "Are you married?" And she said, "No." And I left. That was the beginning of the whole plan of God. And in fact, at that point, just the same period of time, she joined the choir. Being that the church was close to where she was staying, and according to her, she was on industrial attachment at that period of time. And we became friends in the choir. By the grace of God, we are moving together without no knowledge of this arrangement of our plan of God in our lives, until when a time came and God himself deemed it necessary for us to make it a reality. And in fact, it was a very serious time of our life, where it took us 3 years of arrangement before finally the consummation of the marriage. And that was the beginning, as I can remember, my knowledge of brain can carry me. That was the beginning of the plan of God in our lives. And I remember very vividly that on the time when we have come to marriage and the consummation of the marriage, this was a wonderful time that we have been. We are people of like mind, indeed, and nothing she does was amiss. Before she does anything, the Lord has already ministered to her. She will do it to my favor. Before I do anything, the Lord has ministered it to her. I will do it to her favor. So just appreciation when we are carrying on with each other. And that was how the relationship was. Even till now, by the grace of God, I think nothing is amiss. We have been working together, agreeing together, deciding together. If it is come to the aspect of weeping together. In fact, for this period of time that we have been together, it has been wonderful. God has been so faithful. As far as I'm concerned, there is nothing that God has not done, as far as I'm concerned. In fact, to my own personal self, in the design of God for my life, God has been so faithful. And in fact, He gave me a wife that is so faithful. Indeed, she is faithful. Words are not enough to express her doggedness to duty, to responsibility given to her, or the responsibility that she is involved on her personal self. Whatever she wants to do, she do it to the end without no grumbling. In fact, it has been wonderful for this period of time. Well, of course, we have stayed so far to 30 years now. I remember that when we celebrate our Silver Jubilee, which is still in the memory of some persons in where we celebrated it, it was wonderful. And now we are on the go to celebrate, which has inspired this talk for this period of time, 30 years now in marriage. Wonderful. God has been faithful. God has accomplished all that He promised in our lives. In fact, I'm short of words to express myself on this. It's only God that knows where we started, when we started, how we started, till now. And God has been so faithful. He bless us. Bless us in every area of life. Bless us. With our children who are so good, children who are so loving, children who are so obedient. And I will always pray, because the sky shall be their limit. I know that God, from nowhere, from everywhere, God will bring a helper to them. A helper that will make them to scale high. And I pray that the Lord will accomplish His purpose in the life of our children.
I am Patricia, the beautiful wife of this handsome guy here, Benson.
Am I handsome?
Of course.
A man does not be handsome. A man is always ugly.
No, you're handsome, my guy. I am Patricia, the beautiful wife of Benson. And this journey together here that seems to be yesterday started long ago.
Beloved, it is yesterday now.
Long ago. Now, as a spinster, as a young girl who has not gotten married, I know my background, my family background, that aspect of marriages like this, paying a bride price, looking around myself, I saw that somehow a challenge. And then, as a young girl then, I told God that I don't want to go elsewhere. I want Him to choose for me. And so I pray, attend seminars. There were books. As I read, I get inspiration, and I pray alongside. I can remember one of the days vividly, the Lord directed me to Deuteronomy chapter 6. And I should read, I think that's from verse 6 to verse 10. So the Lord was telling me in that vision that He's going to give me a husband, and He's going to give me a home and children. And what I'm reading in that place should be my basis in raising my children. And that place says that I should know the word of the Lord when I have my children. When I'm discussing or we are walking in the road, I should make sure that I discuss the word of God with them. As at that time, I have not even known my husband. I have not known him. So when I got that instruction, I put it to heart. And I was telling God that you have to choose for me, for I don't know. The facial can be deceptive, but God, you know the heart. So I pray along the line like that. On one of the days while I was going for Bible study, I received an audible voice. You are going to worry MPA in specific. And while you are going to be there, I am going to show you the man who you are going to marry. I was so happy. So happy. Because as I did, I don't even know where I will spend my industrial attachment, but I have received this instruction from God that I'm sending you to worry MPA. That is where you are going to do your industrial attachment. I will show your husband there. So while you are there, just be keen. I will show you the man. So I come to MPA, and there were various men, young men who were coming, flooding. I like you, beautiful girl. I will marry you. So, and each of them, I have my question. Lord, is this the one? And the answer to me is no. Another will come. Lord, is this the one? no. Not young men that are even working there. All of them, no, no, no. I was still waiting. I said, Lord, then where is the one that you want to show me? You told me at home that you are going to show me the man. Where is the man? I've not seen him. I've not seen him. And what is going to be the sign that this is the person that you have given to me? Because all the ones that have been coming, they just want to say, young girl, you are beautiful. And let's just know ourselves now. Just at first sight, they just want to have sex. At first sight, they just want me to follow them to their home. So with all these ones, that God is just saying, this is just the yardstick. Anyone that is coming in this trend just want see you, come to my house, see you, come, let me just know you. That is not the one I have for you. So this was my yardstick of identifying the one that is wrong. Now coming to when I know my husband, just one evening, I was just doing, say, there's an Anglican church around this place, and I don't know, let me just look for it now. That evening I just wrote, okay, I've seen it. On Sunday I went to church, and that very Sunday that I went to church, the pastor was announcing, we need choirs, more people in the choir. I say, me, a choir from village, they need choir in this big church in this city, and they are saying that those who are choir, they should come in. Then I will fit in here. So with that excitement, they announced that the following day, Monday, was a choir practice. I said, oh, praise God, I will go. So as a stranger, first timer, the Monday, I just went at the time that they said that they're having choir practice. I did not join them. I just sat in the pews watching them. And while I sat there, the Lord said, did you see that man that is conducting the choir? That is your husband. I said, this is lost. You spirit of lust, I bind you. I bind you. I close my eye, I don't want to look at him again. But I came there because of the choir. I said, this man, a leader, he must have been married. Why will I go and eye another woman's husband? Hey God, deliver me. Why will you show another woman's husband to me that is the man? That day, I was not myself, but I just packaged myself. Though after the choir practice, he came, he asked me, when he was asking me all those questions, the battle that was in my mind was different. I said, this man, just leave my corner now within me. Leave my corner. I'm already facing a lot of it within. We closed that day. And as I got home, the joy was much, the feeling was much. I said, this is lost though. I now went into fasting. Fasted for a whole 5 days, binding the spirit of lust that I'm lusting after a man. Meanwhile, the impression was that is a man, that is the person, and the joy was there. So at the end of the 5 days, the more I resist, the more the feeling was strong. And I said, God, let your will be done. If this is the one, then I will know. I will not ask anybody if he is married, but somebody will tell me that this man is not married. That will be my sign number one. And fortunately, we are having another occasion. The sister just come say, this brother Bessie said he never even marry you. Meanwhile, I didn't discuss that with her. So he's not yet married. Okay, that's sign number one. I did not express myself as if I love him. He has not even told me that he loved me. So we are just friends like that, choir member, choir. But down within me, I've already gotten the sign that this is the man you are going to marry. I did not tell him anything. I finished my IT and I went home. And now I told God, say, God, you said that is the man. He did not tell me that he's going to marry me. And now I have finished, nothing is going to carry me to worry again. How am I going to see him again? How is he going to see me? How are we going to connect now? The Lord said, just watch and see how I'm going to work it out. So, but at that time, I was having a phone in my office. So from time to time, I would just give him a call in his place of work as a friend. How are you doing? How's your work? How's everything? We just call, just chat as friends, and then we just hang it like that. So I just come visit. How are you doing? How's everything? How's everybody here? How's the choir? We just end it there. Then a day of my graduation from school, I just came to what he said, my people, I'm graduating, so please just come and share me up. I want you around me. He said, okay, they will try and make sure that they come. And I also invite him specifically as a friend, not as somebody who's coming to, though within me, I'm happy that he's the one that is going to marry me. So the day to my graduation, that night, the Lord, an angel appeared to me and said, daughter, what you have been longing for, this young man is going to come tomorrow. He's going to look for you and he's going to make his mind known to you. He's going to propose to you. Oh, when I woke up, I was so happy. And that is how it goes. The following day, he really came and he made his proposal. And I frowned as if I have not even said, is there anything like that? Okay, I hear what you said first. Just give me time to think about it and pray about it. I will ask God if really what you are saying is true. But within me, I was overjoyed because I'm receiving a confirmation of what the Lord has told me. That is how it begins. And it materializes.
If there's one thing I know about my mom, it's that she's full of strength, she's full of energy. Yeah, she has a lot of strength to do so many things, even when she's tired. She is a very intelligent and smart woman. Yeah, she can calculate the future. She can calculate the future. She can tell you things that you need to do, and when you do them, it seems like it's very, very easy. It seems like she already knows that, okay, if you go this direction, yeah, this is what's going to happen. If you go this direction, this is what's going to happen, and all of that. Yeah, she's smart. And I love that about her. She's caring. Even when we quarrel a lot, yeah. To me, it does not seem like quarrel, but we argue a lot. But she understands. Yeah, she understands. She understands me. She understands how we feel as a family, and she wants the best from us. She always makes jokes. She tells us jokes, but she makes things funny. But when she's not happy, she's not happy. When mom is not happy, she's fire. So you don't want to make her not happy, because she wants something done. She wants it done at the time, whether you are busy or not. Just do it. And another amazing thing about mom is that she can send you to one place 250 times to get a particular thing that is found in that place. So she can send you to the kitchen to get a plate. And when you come back with the plate, she sends to get a spoon. And when you come back with the spoon, she sends to get a cup. You're like, Mom, why don't you just send me everything at the same time? Just say, go get a cup, a plate, and everything. But it's a training for us. Yeah? A training for us, I think. So another thing I love about mom is that she's calm. She listens. Yeah, she listens a lot. Mom listens a lot to the rubbish. Even when we talk sometimes and talk like children, she listens. She listens to what we have to say, and she says what is important, what we need to get and what we need to learn. So I love that about mom. I love that so much about mom, and I'm happy to be her son. I'm happy to be her favorite son. Yeah, I'm happy to be her favorite son.
So from there, while we are preparing for our marriage, because that friendship that now leads to the marriage, we are just 3 years, from 1990 to 1993. We pray. For that, after that 1993, I think around January or February, he came for introduction. After that introduction, I didn't just look at, I've not really concluded within me that this is the man, because I was having my own fear within me that my other siblings before me, they have not really have a marriage in that manner. So that was just my fear. So that fear now have not made me to have that conclusion within me that I've gotten my husband. No, rather all those fears, all those challenges, what I see around me that I set back, and that's okay. We are going to be spending at least every month one Sunday for fasting and prayer, to pray for our future. So every Sunday we went to another sister's apartment, another sister's place, who always join us in prayer. That is I was still a single. Church of God Mission was her friend, was his friend. We go there, we pray together once in a month, fasting and praying, all manner of prayer, all our fears, all our desire, how we want our home to be, how we want our life to be. Those things we are marshalling them out, and as the Spirit give us leading, we are praying them. Do you know what? I also enter into a covenant with God, because right within there, I was sitting with him and saying, God, this thing, you have to do this for me. Otherwise, even as at now, with all this conviction you have given to me, I will still pack it off and stay on my own. It's not a do or die affair. So God, if this is the man you are giving to me, you are going to keep him alive for me. Not 5 years, not 10 years, not 15 years. We are going to grow together. Lord, if you have agreed on this, this is my covenant with you. If you are going to agree on it, then let the marriage work. Otherwise, let it scatter. I'm not even ready to go again. Meanwhile, we have been friends and cutting for these 3 years. It is now very, very close. We are preparing for marriage, and I was telling God this. I said, I've not really made up my mind, unless God, you are telling me you are going to keep him for me. If you are going to keep it for me, then let the marriage work. If anything is going to come that is going to cut off my joy, then the marriage work. And here we are, these 30 years. Because we have prayed for all those eventualities, challenges, trouble. When we started, it's like still yesterday. We don't have anything that we are going to quarrel about. Even if we have our differences, we share our tears. This one will be crying, this one will be crying. We share our tears within ourselves, inside our room, not even in the parlor, not outside. Nobody hear us when we cry. When we have any differences that we have to resolve, we could not resolve it. Oh, this thing you do, I don't like it. This one you do, when you do it, I don't like it. We begin to cry. This one cry. We cry for each other. We still fall on our knees and pray. We must pray, no matter how, before we go to bed. That is just how we have been resolving it. And so those issues, the following day, we don't go back to them. There must be a way forward. So, and that is how we have been. When they say, when we want to do anything, it's like our minds are running together. Whether he's in worry or far away, I want to do anything, I'm going to do it. Exactly, that is how he's going to do it. Even if he's far away and there's a kind of a debate, he will say it. If I get there, what he said, I was not there, I will say it exactly the way he said it. Say, you people, your spirits work together, blend together, and that is how we have been moving. And the Lord has so blessed us with these wonderful children.
Wait, there is one thing, because when she spoke on personal reflection for the young ones that may likely desire to marry, there is this need for them to look for a woman that needs a man. A woman that needs a man. Not all women needs a man, and not all men needs a woman. Well, of course, personally, on personal basis, everything that I see presently, I relate it to God.
And my dad is very straightforward. He's a straightforward man. So if you are coming to my dad, you need to be plain. You need to come. You need to come accurate. You need to come with what you want, how you want it, how you want it to be done. You need to come with your plan spelled out. Yes, that's it. You need to come with your plan spelled out. My dad is a strong man. Yeah, my dad is a strong man. I don't think I've ever seen my dad respond or react to a situation. Times he reacts, it's very, very slim. Maybe he has won and won over and over again, and the warning is not being held to. My dad does not react to. You may bring the most, what you think is the most big or greatest problem, and when you tell him, it just becomes cold water. Like, everything just cools off. And it's an amazing part of him.